Yo, what's going on YouTube? This your boy KamenRider Zero Spike back again once again today. Today we have KamenRider Gotchard episode 46. Seems like Spanner has taken things in his own hands because it's getting really messed up and wacky out there now that the whole city knows about Kimmy's and the things that have been happening throughout the series, and our characters have basically been framed for making the amalgams and like throwing them onto people. And we got this really weird news anchor dude, internet news anchor dude, who's going around and spreading these lies about our heroes and basically just putting spit on their name. And now a lot of people have seen it. A lot of people are after them. And a lot of people are trying to find Kimmy's and take Kimmy's from people. We see people interacting with Kimmy's throughout the city, and people who are involved in previous episodes of this series have been like remembering what happened to them and remembering seeing Kimmy's, and a lot of them, basically all of them, remember being turned into amalgams. The ones who got turned into amalgams, they're remembering that. And we do see that Gialia has basically made like a prophecy that, hey, one of your friends is going to perish because of the Kimmy's, but it didn't necessarily mean someone's going to die. It didn't necessarily mean that. It meant someone is going to go down a path that they're gonna like basically lose all their friends and stuff like that. We see that freaking Kyoto was hurt. Random people are coming around trying to find Kimmy's and get that amalgam power so they can do whatever they want with it. And we see that Gialia put like a seal onto Kudo, which seems like it's going to affect her some form down the line. I'm hoping that it doesn't do anything. Also, Gigas makes his freaking appearance in this episode. It doesn't say anything, but your boy stands behind the freaking corner staring at stuff menacingly. But yeah, also we got the kind of creepy but also kind of subtly nice little moment with Grian, who was actually like being a father to Autotropes. Like he put her in like regular kid clothes and he read a book to her and stuff like that, and it's just like he was just doing nothing but imitating what Kudo's dad did for her. So I guess that's the thing. Also, no Klukto in this episode either. She's nowhere to be seen in this episode. Lackless is in this episode too. But yeah, the appearance of Klukto is she's gone. Klukto, she's not in this episode at all. It wasn't even mentioned. Flashbacks, nothing. So, but then in this episode, we do see the return of multiple dudes who used to be amalgams. The return of the guy that we used Wrestler G to fight, the big like gorilla fist amalgam, and then the Venom Dank, or the Venom amalgam, the big mushroom amalgam, make a return this episode. Seems like, the original guy who was the gorilla amalgam, he's back and stuff like that. He wants to defeat Ichinose and Wrestler G and stuff like that, and become champ again and all the other bull crap. But yeah, we seem to got bigger fish to fry now that the public knows about the alchemists. They know about the freaking amalgams, and they even found their hideout. They even found the alchemist headquarters. And then we also find out that the alchemist association, the big wigs, the head dudes, the elders, they jump shift and fled. They jump ship and left everybody high and dry. And I'm just like, we never even got to see what these guys look like. They don't matter as characters. These guys got up and abandoned everything, and it's just like, what? You guys are supposed to be the elders. You guys are supposed to be the big top dogs, the OGs. Why did y'all sit here and abandon the rest of the alchemists? You guys basically abandoned the world and went past and just disrespected your morals and values and things like that. So I was actually like mad about that, because it was like, man, we never got to see these guys. I mean, we saw them, but we never got to see how powerful they were. Seems like they were freaking pretty weak and naive and just old, just senile, mean, stuck in their ways old people. But hello, PlayStation. But this episode was great though. We see how throughout the city, we see that Spanner's point is being made. His point is being made that Kimmies are dangerous, and we see how they corrupt people, and we see how, you know, the more Kimmies are out and free and people know about them, the more villains that there are going to be, the more people and bad things that are going to happen because of the Kimmies, because that people want these Kimmies so freaking bad, and they want to use Kimmies and things like that for malicious reasons. We even see children getting bullied by whole ass adults, which baffled the hell out of me. Thank God Spanner was there to help that little girl. But yeah, man, it's very messed up and disgusting. It's a lot of just dudes and people just being assholes, and, you know, ransacking people's houses, and they hurt Kyoto and stuff like that. It was just stupid. It was just, I'm like, yep, classic humans. When we want to seek some power, we'll do anything to get it. But yeah, this episode was great. We see that Spanner goes down that line of being like, you know what, I'm gonna take things into my own hands. I have no choice. And we see a lot of his black flames manifesting in this episode as well. Seems like he's getting more and more like better, like control of it. I'm pretty sure he's pretty good at controlling it now, but we see more of that. His body like illuminates with the aura of the freaking black flames, takes matters into his own hands, and basically says that he gathers what's left of the Alchemist Association, and basically becomes its leader. He makes a huge announcement to everyone in the city, reassuring them that he's going to beat the Kimmies, and, you know, he talked about the association leaving, and he's basically taking matters in his own hands, and he basically tells each, he reassures the people that, you know, everything's gonna be okay, and they're gonna stop all this. And he calls up Ichinose and says that bring all the Kimmies to the location that I sent to you, or if you don't give them to me, I'm going to take them all by force. And we see that Spanner basically wants to either destroy all the Kimmies or get rid of all the Kimmies, you know, stuff like that. So, but man, I didn't expect Spanner to go this far. I didn't expect him. I kind of did expect him to like go rogue for a second, but to basically just go and just make himself the leader of the association for alchemy. Yeah, like, and all these jobbers in the background, like, I'm like, who are these dudes? Who are these guys? But yeah, I guess they're just what's left of the, you know, of that facility for all the alchemists. I guess there's just what's left, and gets these guys to follow him. And yeah, Spanner's technically like that deep anti-hero right now. But we did see that Spanner basically sends a message to Ichinose. He said, if you don't bring them, and next episode we're gonna get like this huge battle between Ichinose and Spanner, which I'm very much looking forward to. Gonna see the return of some really cool forms. We got to see Platinum Gotchard in this episode as well. My number one favorite form in this whole freaking series. It really freaking is. The white, the gold. You already talked about it. You already know how I feel about this form. But yeah, it was actually pretty cool seeing the return of this form, seeing Ichinose go back and forth to Rainbow Gotchard and Platinum Gotchard. Thank God he didn't try to turn it into any other freaking forms, when you know you could just summon them and stuff like that as like a mimic or like a assist character and stuff like that. Was, you know, don't need to transform into them. But I'm really just looking forward to seeing how more of this is going to unfold and stuff like that. I'm really hoping that they either erase everybody's memories again, or they're just going to let everybody remember in the end when all this is over with, and we're going to see how the world deals with Kimmies being part of everyone's day-to-day lives. But other than that, man, this episode was pretty cool. I did like the stance that Spanner took. I mean, I don't like what he wants to really do, but still, I'm glad he took matters into his own hands and just took control of this organization. And he's like, we're gonna do this, we gonna do all of it my way, or you gonna get the highway. But yeah, man, this episode was cool. I did thoroughly enjoy this episode. Like, for real. It was so much like, I mean, I know we're kind of too late for world building, but it was kind of just, I'm glad we got like all kind of different perspectives from regular civilians in the city, showing how like the bad side of what Kimmies can do for people. But yeah, that was a cool little thing. I like that. But other than that, You guys let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think about this episode of KamenRider Gotchard, episode 46. What you think about the next fight we're about to get? How you think that conversation gotta freaking go? But other than that, you guys, I'm gonna see you guys next time. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and remember, as I always say, guys, stay henshin.